Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about the Snyder Cut, because apparently, people just can't seem to understand that there are actual fans of the Snyder Cut and Zack Snyder himself and how he's actually a likable person or whatever. But hey, let's throw all the hate and try to be like, oh, the fandom's toxicity, even though, like I said, back in the day, people who were saying that the Snyder Cut didn't exist and Snyder fans are dumb or whatever, y'all the ones who started it. I'm just being honest. And I like how everybody wants to put a lot of toxicity on Snyder's fans. I'm not saying that each fandom don't have its toxicity, but let's be honest, WB self-sabotaged that man. He didn't write the movies. I keep trying to figure out, like, damn, I'm looking at who wrote these movies, and it doesn't say Snyder, but yet y'all keep sitting up here saying Snyder didn't understand. Snyder didn't even write the damn characters. Yeah, he had a little creative freedom of how to direct the characters, but at the end of the day, he didn't write the damn script. The script was approved and was written by other people. So again, let's look at the people who actually wrote the script. Just like everybody's not blaming Sam Raimi for that fucked up Doctor Strange movie. So if we can accept Sam Raimi didn't really do much in Spider-Man 3 or Doctor Strange, then we should be able to say the same for Zack Snyder. And remember, Sam Raimi had a lot of freedom and control in the Spider-Man movies, but he didn't write the script though. So again, but we don't really blame him. I like how it's one for thee and not the other, right? But anyway, the real topic of it is the reason why I want to bring it up is because we got weirdos over here. Culture Crave is a Twitter account on Twitter, and they've been spreading this whole this message of that the cheer moment in the Oscar awards. You know how Zack Snyder Justice League won an Oscar for the cheer moment or whatever. People voted for it or whatever. They're trying to say it was rigged. And I just kind of find it funny. It's just like, well, damn, y'all can't just let anything be happy for the Snyder fans or Zack Snyder or Warner Brothers or DC. Like, they had this win. Say what you want. You don't have to like him. You don't have to like the movie, blah, 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 blah. But the Snyder Cut was a success, whether you want to believe it or not. It did well. It had moments that people loved. And if this movie was originally released how it was supposed to be, we could have probably still had amazing moments from the DCEU. But we didn't. You know what I mean? Because, WB executives hate money and hate good ideas, you know what I'm saying, and panics all the time, and listen to weirdos like these news outlets who wants to try to throw all that kind of hatred or whatever on Snyder and stuff like that. That's why Warner Brothers keep getting tossed around like dirty old draws. If they were so successful, you know what I'm saying? But they're trying to sit up here and say that it was rigged. But it can't be rigged because the Snyder fans followed the rules and regulations. They made sure that it wasn't even about bots accounts. You have to be officially, you had to really be a real person in order to make a voting. So it's kind of weird. I kind of find it funny that they're trying to say, oh, the Snyder people, rigged the award. And truthfully, it really wasn't supposed to go to them. No. You just mad that it got a reward because it was Snyder. Because y'all don't, the thing about it is media don't want the Snyder Cut to be successful. They didn't want Zack Snyder's DC stuff to be successful. That's why they keep trying to sit up here and try to say, oh, people hate it, but you couldn't hate it if it crashed the site. It was one of the most top viewed movies of all time when it came out on streaming services, and when the movie came out, it was sold out instantly. Took weeks for people to get new copies of that movie because it was sold out everywhere. You don't make a movie for 4 hours and then y'all and people pretend like, oh, the movie sucked. Obviously, it couldn't have sucked if it got sold out. But if this was a Disney or a Marvel movie, nobody would be batting the eye. Even though last time they tried this shit, they tried to do it with that damn Disney Cinderella shit. You know, the live action remake one, and people found out that movie was being rigged, that it was bots and stuff being rigged to make it look like people liked that movie, because nobody really liked that damn movie, and nobody really likes the live action Disney movies. Y'all try to make it seem like they do, but they don't. Just like how we was all manipulated into watching Lion King again. Lord have mercy, that was a mistake right there, and I just do not know what we were thinking. But see, Lion King is so good that all of us said, you know what, we're gonna watch it again. But now all of a sudden it's a problem, because now that there's some momentum going on with the Snyder Cut stuff and Restore the Snyderverse, I don't really know about it, all of that. I'm not really trying to get involved in trying to put puzzle pieces together. But what I'm saying is, it went through the official tallies. They made sure that you had to be an official person, a real person. You couldn't be no bot account. You couldn't be a person that had multiple accounts. One vote only. And guess what? Snyder fans showed the fuck up. I mean, I don't know what the hell to damn tell y'all. Y'all act like as if fandoms don't show up when they like stuff. Fandoms showed up. Sadly, like it or not, the fans showed up for the Snyder Cut. They voted for it. And I'm quite sure the people at the Oscars, they also voted for it too, because it wouldn't have been on there if they didn't vote for it neither. There were people in there that voted for it. So, you know, you got to kind of let it go at this point. And, you know, stop trying to make excuses. Stop trying to make some convoluted reasoning on why this didn't work or whatever. It happened. Get over it at this point. That's how I feel. Get over it. You can't get mad that the Snyder Cut did good, you know, and it won its honorary Oscar, you know. I'm sorry to tell you this. I mean, I understand how, you know, it's been a little salty patches because DC movies have gotten more Oscar wins than Marvel movies have. And I know some people are like, well, Marvel this and DCEU and stuff like that. Say what you want about these DCEU movies. Apparently they put something in there that the Oscars can look at and be like, wow, that's great compared to whatever Marvel's doing. You know, corporate mandate manufactured movies obviously ain't all that in a bag of pop chips when you got DC, who actually, you know, sadly, you know, say what you want. They take more time and effort into the movies. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like the opinion or whatever. But there's got to be something. Joker, The Dark Knight Returns, The Suicide Squad, Zack Snyder's Justice League. You know what I mean? These movies are doing something that people like, and that's why they're winning something. That's why they're getting Oscars. Now, I'm not saying that Marvel doesn't. There are moments like I would have probably nominated Captain America and Winter Soldier. I think that's probably one of the perfect Marvel movies of all time. No, Endgame will never get an Oscar because the CGI was crap on it. Go back and watch Endgame. Holy shit. I would probably say Captain America, Winter Soldier, Infinity War, and maybe the first Iron Man movie. The first Iron Man movie would be the only movies that I can really honestly say could get an Oscar. Definitely. I'm just being honest. Oh, and maybe the Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk. I think the CGI on the Incredible Hulk was pretty good for 2008 standards. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, most of the Marvel movies don't bring it to me. They don't have it where, I mean, if you want to vote for costuming, sure, I guess. You know, I guess we can vote for costuming, but that's about all we can do. But even then, not every costuming is great. So, like I said, hell, not even Black Panther's CGI was good. The final battle was a hot mess. And I'm talking about a hot CGI mess. You know what I mean? There are some, maybe some performances that you can probably nominate, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, not everything Marvel and Disney's going to win, but let DC have their moment. They had it. They won the award fair and square. Get mad all you want to, but stop trying to come up with some lies to try to renege it or whatever. And then my thing is, when these outlets do stuff like that, then y'all get mad and be like, oh, the Snyder fans are being toxic. No, you set up there, y'all sitting up here trying to do a hit piece on the Snyder Cut. Do you understand how dumb that is? And then you get mad when you get people from the Snyder fans, or I guess y'all want to call it the cult, right? Y'all want to call Snyder's fans cult-like or whatever. Well, you guys start this shit. Leave well enough alone, because you're trying to grasp at straws at this moment. You're trying to grasp at straws that nobody asked you to grasp for. Leave the shit alone. They won. End the conversation. But damn, let it go with all this nonsense. Both Marvel and DC, Warner Brothers, Disney, they do their own things. Not everything they do is perfect, but when they get a victory, they get a victory. Because think about it, if you guys do this, then they're never going to vote. If you guys try to throw so much hate on when DC gets an award or whatever, then they'll never nominate anything. And then what it should do, Marvel, is actually drive you enough to be like, damn, maybe we really need to sit down and get really creative. How can we get these Oscars? What moment can we do that can really get people going? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's been moments in the Marvel thing, but nothing of a visual grandstand. Because Endgame was literally filmed at Pinewood Studios on a big green screen. I'm just being honest. Hell, I mean, I live in Georgia, so I already know how most of Marvel movies are. Yeah, they film a little bit on location, and then they go down to Pinewood Studios and sometimes Tyler Perry Studios and film some action scenes that they need. But the problem is, none of it is a visual treat. Say what you want about the DC movies or whatever. They're visually stunning, though. They are visually stunning. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. You don't have to like it, but it is what it is. But let's stop trying to do hit piece on, the Snyder Cut because y'all mad that it won. Or you don't want it to succeed. It succeeded. End the conversation. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.